redundant series in our 2009 series of debrief videos here. The topic of this one is race execution. I'm following up on Patrick's video. We really saw it at there's an opportunity for Endurance Nation to own the race execution conversation in the Ironman space. While you might sound impressed, I'm not impressed because no one else is in that conversation. There's just this big sucking sound out there when it comes to resources, quality resources, teaching people how to race Ironman, and what resources there have been written by us. We saw this most notably at the Ironman Louisville course when Patrick and I were out at mile 18, and we had dozens of people run by and say, "Hey, Rich and Patrick, downloaded your ebook. It was great. Rich and Patrick, saw your video. It was awesome. You're the funny guy, and you're the not funny guy." There were so many people that recognized us on the course, and they recognized us because they had engaged us in this very unique conversation in the Ironman space about Ironman race execution. So this is what we're going to do. As Patrick may have noted in his race execution video, our training plan platform allows us to put very concise, targeted race execution information in front of you where you cannot miss it. My goal for 2010 is to dare you to miss, to not read, to not listen to not view all the information that we have for you about Ironman race execution. We're going to simplify it by, in the race execution forum, there's that post I put up last week where it's like the Ironman race execution consolidated thread or something, where I just did in bullet points exactly everything you need to know about every facet of Ironman racing. And I think I fit it all into like one page. We want to take that and maybe add pictures of bike setup, checklists for race week, checklist for race day, everything we can do to make just an operator's manual for your Ironman and make it as simple as possible. We have a wiki now. I don't really know what a wiki is. Patrick's all fired up about it, but maybe that's a good place for it. But our agenda for 2010 is to make everything consolidated and simple, and short of Rich pedaling his BMX bike and knocking on your front door and punching you in the nose with this stuff, you will learn how to race Ironman. We will absolutely put it in front of you. That's what we're doing for our team. On the fan, on the general public space, we made our 4 Keys DVD in June of 2008. We've almost sold out all of our copies. We finally just about gotten our money back on it. And frankly, we're not getting rich selling this thing. It's a bonus when we do sell it. It's not like Rich and Patrick are waiting for this monster DVD check to show up once a month. But what it is, what we've learned across all of our stuff in the last year really is that our content is the currency that we use to buy the attention of the Ironman space. So while coaches and coaching companies who don't create content, they have to purchase advertising, our method is to create content and spread that content out and use that as advertising. What this means is we're working with a producer of our 4 Keys video to break that into chapters, into bite-sized bits that we can upload to YouTube, for example, and make it free. So that if someone wants to watch the entire 4 Keys DVD as a series of 10-15 minute videos on YouTube, they can do that. Of course, while they're doing that, we'll say if you don't want to sit here all day long, use this discount code. Go to this website, buy it. We'll give you 20% off. But we're not really concerned about making money off the DVD because we have opportunities on the back end for athletes to plug into us either as a fan, buy a training plan from us, or join our team. It's much more powerful for us as a brand to spread that message out as far as possible, so that we get 20,000 Ironman athletes looking at our video on YouTube, and there's a way for them to connect to us in the online space, and then they show up to a Four Keys talk, and there's 500 athletes in the grass at Lake Placid with Rich and Patrick with a megaphone. If that happens, we have some other problems that we got to try to fix. But this whole Four Keys Ironman execution space, or rather, provides us tools to have a race execution conversation that no one else has, and to frankly own that whole race, the whole race weekend, race execution conversation, because it's one that we feel is very valuable. It's a no-brainer for us to add value for you as a member of the team, and it's a good opportunity for us as coaches to introduce you, the fans, to just what it is that we do, who we are, our Four Keys shtick, our personalities, good cop, bad cop, Marine Corps, Peace Corps routine. If you've seen it, you know what we're talking about. So so in summary, for 2010, what we're going to do differently is to simplify all of our stuff and put it in one format for the members of our team, so that we're basically daring you to not read this stuff. And for our fans, you're going to see us put out a lot of our what has been content that you had to pay for. We're just going to give it away. Simple as that. So, okay, Coach Rich signing off. Have a good weekend.